Hey y'all, Gregor here with a brand new video. This time we are going over Bounce, a deck that I had the biggest trouble wrapping my head around for the longest time, but I think it's finally clicked. My goal for myself this season was to hit infinite with Bounce. We are very, very close right now. I am at 96, so it'll probably happen over the weekend. But the deck that I made, it's a little bit different than a lot of the stuff that you'll see. I do not run Mysterio in my deck. I do not run Sage in my list. I run Shadow King and I run Kate Bishop Hawkeye. It's been working really, really well for me. I think you guys will like it. Bounce is crazy strong right now, and it will only get stronger with Toxin. So if you even have like the slightest want to learn Bounce, you've come to the right video. I hope you enjoy it. If you get something out of it, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and then maybe somebody else will find it and get something out of it. So thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Let's get into the deck. Let's go over the play lines and let's go over sub options. All right, so like most videos, we're going to go over MVPs within this list. These are cards that you're definitely going to want to make this deck work the way it is intended to work. First up, we have Black Swan. Black Swan's new ability, her set is a 2/3, is incredibly strong. The ability to activate instead of having it on reveal as a 3/5, 2/3 is so flexible. You play her on like turn 3, and then you activate on turn 5 or turn 6 if there's magic, and then you just unload all of those one costs. Black Swan, very, very strong within this list. We got the card of the season, Agent Venom. Agent Venom has turned out to be an incredibly flexible card. You're able to put it in all different kinds of decks. Like I'm seeing people use him in everything. He does so well in this list. Turn your hoods into a 1/4. Turn all of your cards. The only card that gets any reduction from Agent Venom is Beast. He changes from a 3/5 to a 3/4, but everything else gets a buff from him. Hit Monkey, huge. If you are able to do that Black Swan play and lay down all of your one cost cards last turn in combination with any of your other cards, you just get a huge Hit Monkey. I think I got a 20+ power Hit Monkey. He wins games. Very strong little dude. Also, Werewolf. Werewolf gives you control. He's also a bit scary to play with. You do have to get a hang of how you want to move him, and you have to think ahead of it. But once you start to get Werewolf and how you're going to end your plays, he just snowballs out of control. Crazy, crazy good. And I also want to give a quick shout out to Shadow King. Shadow King right now in the current meta does so much work. You should be teching Shadow King in your deck. And if you think that your card is vulnerable to Shadow King, you should be teching in Cosmo. Protect against Shadow King. Shadow King stonks way up right now. This is Agent Bounce. The deck runs Hood, Rocket Raccoon, Silver Sable, Nico Minoru, Shadow King, Black Swan, Falcon, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Agent Venom, Werewolf by Night, Hit Monkey, and Beast. So a lot of the one cost cards, if you're missing any of them, you can replace them. Like if you don't have Silver Sable, go with Iceman, or you could go with like a Spider Ham. Really, you just want to play annoying on reveal cards. That's the whole play line. I think Nico is really needed for flexibility here, and I think Hood is also a really, really good idea to have in this deck. If you don't have Werewolf by Night, you could go with Bishop. If you do not have Hawkeye, you can go with, like, a lot of people are running Sage. They're running Mysterio. Mysterio, all of the clones get the benefit of Agent Venom, so you're able to do more with that. You could also potentially do it in place of Black Swan, but I would not recommend replacing Black Swan. I feel like Black Swan is really, really important in this list. As far as Hit Monkey also feels like a need. I think if you're going to replace something, Werewolf is the option to replace. And again, I think I would go with like a Bishop for that. Shadow King is there to deal with all of the cards. We have so many cards that are getting bigger, whether it be a Destroy list, whether it be Scream or any of the other symbiotes. Shadow King just says no. The only thing with Shadow King to remember is that he does not affect ongoing cards. He will only affect on reveal cards or just plain text. Also, one more quick reminder, Shadow King does work on the Luke Cage. Resets all cards here to their original power. So that goes above Luke Cage's ability. Black Swan, definitely needed. Again, you're going to lay this down on either like turn 3, preferably. I tried to Agent Venom earlier. You want to have her in her hand. Falcon will get all of your one cost cards back into hand. Hawkeye, you have to be careful with, or you'll brick your hand. You'll get too much, but she just gives us more 1-drops that we can play on our curve and gives us some flexibility there. So Agent Venom puts all of our cards, as you can see, to 4 power. Every single card gets a benefit from it except for Beast, as I was saying earlier. Werewolf allows you to do these on reveals and move from place to place. He can be a little bit tricky. You just got to be thinking ahead for your play lines. Hit Monkey gets massive, and then Beast lets you get them all back into hand with cost reduction. Just a really, really strong deck. In terms of play lines, you want to lay down either Hood or Silver Sable first, unless you have something like really good with Nico Minoru. I might Rocket Raccoon, but like these are guaranteed hits. I usually save Rocket Raccoon for later for if like I have a better idea of where they're more likely to play based off of the location. If you're going to play on 2, you should try to Agent Venom first, and then Black Swan in combination with a 1 cost on 3. And then you could do like a Silver Sable, Nico, Falcon on 4. You have a lot of things you can play with within there. So Falcon knocks them back into your hand. Agent Venom, the sooner you can, you get those 4 power costs for all of them. On 3, you could also Werewolf and then start doing your on reveals to make the Werewolf bigger, moving from place to place to place. Hit Monkey is for your last turn. The way you want to do your last turn will also Beast. Think about what lane you want to Beast. I try to save the Beast lane for 1 cost reduction 1 so I can get them for 0. Preferably if I could do it before turn 5. If I could get them out for 0, because then I can activate again with Black Swan and then replay all of them. It wins a lot of matches once you start to learn how to play it. Drops are enabled right now. So if you have your stuff linked together, you can get boosters, credits, and also, I think they're doing 2 different drops this month. We're doing the first set right now. And you get a Spider-Man 2099 variant and a bunch of other stuff. Just make sure that your stuff is linked, and you can get all that. We got Hawkeye. Boosters, credits, then the variant. Seems like a very early snap. Honestly, I might just Beast this location. The thing that sucks with squirrels is you get, like, hand-locked. Oh, lovely. Well, now I know where I'm going to Beast. I do like it when they send me over goblins, and I have... So we have to get things out of our hand at this point. Basic arrow. This is where it gets tricky. I think we have to get Black Swan out. Oh, it was 700 gold for the card. It was worth it to me. Get the super sus card. Are they just doing... This is 100% Galactus. This feels like Galactus or Mill or something. Okay, so let's get these back in hand. Also activate Black Swan. If we Agent Venom, we Clog. We Clog no matter what. So we get 3 back in hand. We do Clog there. What is the blob in the middle? Who did they get? Agent Venom? That's fine. We still got the 4 power down. We have Hit Monkey. We have a lot of zeros that we can put out. Bam. I think that's it. I think that's the play. And we also do a Pim Arrow because Werewolf will end up on this side. We got him.
Victory.
Pim Arrow actually hurt me. Looking at the board state, I don't know why I Pim Arrowed. I think I panicked a little bit. So my goal for this season is to get better at Bounce. Bounce requires a lot of thought. Like a lot more thought than I'm used to. Especially with Werewolf, there's like a lot of moving parts. Honestly, I feel like it's too early to Beast. This might just be a time where we float. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, because if we do Hawkeye, we Clog. I think I'd... It would be different if we had Falcon.
Enough said, bub.
Okay, we have Werewolf. Werewolf is actually pretty helpful here. Bam. Again, we're really, really hoping for that Falcon to free hood. Might as well get an extra demon out of it. Wolverine and Gwenpool's interesting. Is this a destroy list? It feels like a destroy list. They're running Nico, Wolverine, Hulkbuster, Gwenpool. That feels like a... Okay, that's activated. So we'll be able to do all those 1 costs. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go Hawkeye into Venom. So we no longer need the Beast, and it gives us more slots.
You are mine.
We're thinking the same thing.
Enough said, bub.
Now I'm wondering when the Killmongers... They're probably saving Killmonger for last. That's what I would do. I would save Killmonger for last play.
Venom.
Okay. This is why I love Shadow King. It's a 50-50 if they end up using Arnim Zola. So we'll see how they end up doing that. They did change it to We Are Venom. They heard everybody getting upset about it, so they changed it to We Are Venom. So that clears that lane entirely. We can hit Monkey here. So now I'm wondering if that's a guarantee. That's also a guarantee because this isn't going to fill here. So Acid Arrow goes off, Werewolf moves. Shadow King happens, he goes over here. This lane fills. I think we just win. All right. I have no idea what their deck is then. What are they doing? Shadow King has often been MVP for me this season. Doesn't matter because we win on the other sides. And this is why I like Bounce.
Victory.
The way you're able to freaking like divide up your power. It's awesome. Like you choose where everything goes. It's really cool. I love that we have Black Swan, but you usually want to Agent Venom on too. We could get all hit monkeys at Bar Sinister on the last play. That would be amazing. I don't like the Dark Dimension, to be honest, though. Okay, we got Sable. Sable mid, that's not a bad call because we got Falcon. Now's the time where we should snap. I mean, I want to win here. We're growing for infinite, y'all. Have you guys been noticing more, I don't know if I have any streamers in here, but have you been noticing more of those things where they're like, cheap viewers, blah, 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 blah. Seriba handles all of it, but like, I feel like I'm seeing way more of it. It's really, really weird. I'm noticing way more of it. Seribot is so helpful. I love Seribot. Seri deserves all the love. If you don't know what Seribot is, it keeps your community safe by... Ooh, this is so mean. Because all those Silver Sables, and I could Silver Sable again. We're way past turn 3 here. I think I do brick my hands. Let me do that. Activate that. I mean, the chance that we hit. This is the part that's evil right here. So we won't have the option to Shadow King here. Thing is, they can't change Bar Sinister, which is unfortunate. Because all of the Spider-Mans are in the way now. Thing is, if they move the symbiote Spider-Man, we win right lane, right? 2, 4, 1, 4, 3, 3. There my free ones are. Maybe they try to do it over here. Move happens before anything else. I think I'm probably just better doing this. So they're only able to make a single move here. I guess they could do Heimdall. I think that just outvalues them.
Victory.
I was right. It may not be optimal. I'm seeing a lot of other bounce lists that people are using to hit infinite. But this one's mine. Do Rocket Raccoon here, because if they're going to play something, they're going to play it. I just picked up Scream. So this is where I see some value. I see we could do Nico into Hood, and then we could do Falcon. We get to destroy the Hood. Over 15 8-keepers in the last 2 days. Get that nice card draw. So what I could do here, I can get like a lot here, but I also want to keep my 1-cost cards. Let me go like Silver, Sable, Falcon. We get them all back into our hand. And look at that. Okay, Hulk v Hulk. That's fine. Let's get Werewolf out now. Silver Sable here. We can play a bunch of ones next turn, Beast into our hand. Still get them for nothing. Because Beast gives that cost reduction. You can also work towards earning a brand new Spider-Man variant. If you look in the corner, that side. Exclamation drops, make sure all of your stuff is linked. Okay, here we go. Let's go. We Venom now? No, I think we do 2 1-cost cards now. That's how I think we do it. So this is the first set of drops. They're going to be doing more drops for the 2-year anniversary. This is just Hela. They're Hela gaming right now. What I like is that this deck can sometimes just outperform Hela. Yep. That tells me all I need to know. Okay, so I should be able to do Silver Sable, Rocket Raccoon. Am I able to do like all of these? Agent Venom. I think we want to make it so it ends here. So let's do Hit Monkey, Agent Venom, and a Demon for good measure. That'll leave a spot open for Werewolf. And it's Hela. How have they've only discarded Death so far. They're going to activate their Hell Cow, like they always do. I don't know, I feel like we've done pretty good dividing the cards. Yeah, no, I think we just win this.
Minions to me.
We are the future.
Nope. Got him.
Victory.
Bounce usually beats out Hela. After you play your next card, give it +2 power. If you don't have Werewolf, you can go with Bishop. Let's get out Nico now. We know that she's going to end up back in her hand. We have 2 different ways we can get them back in her hand. Extra +2 on the Rocket Raccoon. Easily the best Beast variant in Snap. We got another move deck. So now is when we do the Falcon play. We go that into Falcon. This is why I like Bounce too. Like, we have priority here. So if they're going to try and do something, we mess up their play line. When there's multiple characters in a variant, it's like stonks go up. You know what I mean? Perry, are you excited for Scorn? They hit our Shadow King, eh? Why does the Shadow King go to base variant when he gets Spider Hand? Do I go for card draw here? We're getting to the point where we're getting really close to... We could also... What we could do is just play as many cards as we can here. And then Beast next turn. Because we're going to get our full, like, card draw here. I like that. And we just Beast next turn. No max hand size? I don't know. Listen, Magic the Gathering has a max hand size of 7 as well. To my knowledge, is there a card in Magic that makes it so you don't have a max hand size? If so, I am not aware of it. This is really good for us. We can do Agent Venom, then Beast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So not all of them end up back in our hand. The demon stays there, which I'm okay with. We get the ones we want back into our hand, back into our hand. I will always take a look for a Magic the Gathering meme. Last turn, let's build big here. Rocket Raccoon value, free Nico. After you play your next card, double this card's power. Sweet. Silver Sable. Demon, call it good. Really, we're just playing for these 2 lands. It's gonna be tough to beat. So we don't really win right side. Let's see if we can win mid. I think we win mid. Yeah, we win mid. If Demon doesn't get destroyed by Danger Room. If. There's a big if there. Let's go.
Victory.
Ooh, Luke's Bar is good for us. Luke Bar is very good for us. So I'm going to go Nico into Agent Venom and get that sweet, sweet card draw. Also, we have a way into Luke's Bar. I actually think I'm going to get rid of the hood instead. Or do we get rid of... You know what, Agent Venom? I want the card draw. And I can do the hood multiple times at Luke Bars. Like bam. Now Vesuvius. Okay, this is where things get tricky. Silver Sable I can do continually. Let's do that instead. We don't get the... It doesn't end up in our hand. We can just keep Silver Sabling. Infinite money glitch for Silver Sable. More likely than you would think. Okay, we're only on turn 4. So let's do Silver Sable, Rocket Raccoon, then Falcon. I'm not going to Falcon here because that would clog. Pretty sure we get the Rocket Raccoon value. Like I said, y'all, thank you for hanging through the ad break. Genuinely, it helps. I know they're a pain, but it does make a difference overall. Can I get Shadow King? I can get Werewolf, though. Okay, well, let's activate this first. Black Swan, activate. Werewolf. Silver Sable. I'm going to give them the hood because they can't do anything with it on last turn either way. Ooh, early Hit Monkey's not a bad idea, though. I didn't even think about that. I like that we can get the Werewolf into that lane. And we have a 10... Dude, 0 and 10 power? You kidding me? You joking my butt? That's what I was also hoping for. Shadow King. Okay, I'm gonna do Hit Monkey actually over here. Then I'm gonna do bam. Bam, bam, call that good. Devastating. Okay, they're gonna have a decent sized Hit Monkey at this point. No, I think we got him. I don't think there's a way they beat that. No, it's not gonna be enough. Boom. That's a clip right there.
Victory.
Wreck a Raccoon on 1. We have Falcon here. We Black Swan on 2. Almost tempted to do it at Quantum Realm. Don't ask me why. Also, we can do Hit Monkey there. Also, Werewolf by Night can get there.
Taking aim.
Yeah, we got to get Werewolf out now. Imagine if every time Werewolf moved. Because I wanted to.
Opponent.
You're not my supervisor. I have no supervisor. Well, no, I do. Mods are my supervisor. Mods are low-key my supervisor. This is for the mods. The other option would be to beast, but actually, let's do it like this. Then we can Falcon next turn. Boom. Mindscape's not actually, that is kind of good for us. We can use all of our cards on this turn, basically. So we don't use the Falcon, though. Falcon hurts them. Bam. I'm still going to activate Black Swan. We go Rocket Raccoon. Over here chilling. And then whatever we do, we just want our last turn to end up at Quantum Realm. Part of me is tempted to do Hawkeye as well. Sure. We're just using our entire hand at this point. I think they're doing the same thing. I think they're doing the same thing. Trying to use their entire hand. Dude, if we can top deck Shadow King, we're in such a good spot. I do get a demon out of this. I also get a Falcon, a demon, and a Pim Arrow. We'll take those. So we are going to try and block. Actually, I'm going to actually play the Hood here. Well, of course I'm going to play the Hood here. That's going to move the Werewolf over. We win. You think we're boned? We'll see. We blocked that. What is happening? So many raids in luck tonight. We tie there. We're good. One of the times where I was right and Panda was incorrect. The amount of demons we're going to be getting this. Part of me is afraid that we're going to, like, clog ourselves. We have so many demons. Okay, what do we want to do here? We want to do another demon and then Falcon? So we still have the beast ready to go. Now, if we do the Falcon, we do clog ourselves. Actually, part of me wants to leave one of the demons here. Kind of want. Are we just going to go all demons? Oops, all demons seems like a fun play, right? The nice thing about Infinite is there's no timeline for Infinite, you know? You get it done when you get it done. I'm not one of the people who's like, I need day one Infinite. I'm super hyped for a new anime that just came out on Netflix called Dawn to Dawn. I absolutely love the manga, and I can't wait to watch the first episode tonight. I'm hyped for it. Double demons, double Hood, then we beast. If they do the manga justice, it's going to be really, really good. It's a really, really funny manga. It's got great action. It's got, like, otherworldly stuff. So, like, curses and aliens. It's so much fun. All right. Let's go. Boom. All the power on homies. Do we want to get more Hoods or do we want to get more? We do want Hoods back into our hand. I'm going to beat them with all demons. That's the plan. That's what's going to happen. Hell yeah. Can we get some power on ones in chat? Are you talking about Don to Don? So what I can do here.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Yo, thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. They're at 20 mid. I think we just got to try and beat them this side. So let's go. No, that's my entire turn. So let's go. Bam. 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 Just try and put everything here. I still think we stay below the U.S. agent. They have Ajax. I think we just lose. But their hazmat's already out. That's not great. Now, okay, we win. Let's go. We beat the Affliction. Bounce too good. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it to the end, it is super appreciated. Getting closer to the ad revenue a milestone. So we're going to have more videos coming out in the future. I'll have another one on, I don't know what day this is going out. I'll have more videos is what I'm saying. Have a wonderful rest of your week or weekend, depending on when this video comes out. Remember to take care of yourself. Remember to eat food, drink water, take your meds, get enough sleep, and remember the world is better with you in it.